Hi. Oh my god, it's been months since I've done a share on a video. I've just been inspired in so many ways, and one of them is a sister of mine who said she's committing to doing more Facebook lives. I think it's important to share the journey, and so I haven't been sharing mine recently, and it's just been so fascinating. I lost my voice in May, and I thought I had menopause onset signs because I Googled. Have you ever done that? Something's wrong with you, you Google it, and then it expands massively. Loads of things aligned, and I learnt loads about women as voices in menopause. Very interesting and relevant, but not, because actually it turned out that I had a cyst on my vocal cord. So I'm massively into the healing that I get whenever I look at something that's wrong with my body. I do some research. I usually these days Google esoteric reason for whatever it is, and then I find out what it is, and it's an emotional thing that's going on with me, which I look into. So if you look, there's a few resources, and there's lots of ideas. So one of them usually resonates with me, and I just kind of meditate on it, sort of, and. Yeah, everything always gets better whenever I bring awareness to what's going on with me emotionally. I'm very fortunate with that. So when I found out there was a cyst on my vocal cord, I was really excited, because I was like, okay, now let's get to the nitty gritty. And I kind of known this for a while, but now I know it for sure. And it's almost amazing how the little gritty bit of my voice has already disappeared in the 3 days or 5 days that I've been aware of the actual cyst. I think it's gone. So, yeah, what's happened? Why haven't I been making any videos? Well, I think the reason being I got a bit stuck. It coincided being creatively stuck. But I think there's one particular song that really sticks out in my mind. I started writing a song some months ago about the father of my daughter, who was on the way to the house, and I was really stressed out. I had loads of issues about not being supported, and I started to write a freestyle about it, which was quite deep and moving and poignant. And as he came to the house, I was recording it, and as he was in the house, I was recording it. And then I sat with it, and I was like, well, Alison David doesn't normally make songs about really angry or frustrated or victim-y things. And I think the problem was I was trying to work out how I could use the song. I mean, even in the freestyle, there was my understanding. I already know that he's one of my biggest teachers, because he's teaching me to be unconditional. But even still, I have this problem about airing things that were difficult. Like, it's a bit like airing my shadow, sharing what is not working, and then when it's in song and it's immortalized and it's available forever, is that not attracting more negativity in my life, kind of stuff? Anyway, I got all in my head. I was like thinking how I could transform this song into we can make everything work out brilliantly for us, because it does. And I got stuck, basically. I've been thinking it through, whereas up until now, like earlier this year, I was in a creative flow. It was flowing through. And even these videos, they're a flow. I watched somebody the other day called Jason Silver, and he was talking about being in the flow state, just where the ideas come. And like, as soon as I get into my thinking mind, it's not the same. So anyway, I'm sharing it because I think it's time to come back out again. It's all about worrying about what other people think of me, which is a judgment, which is about shame, which is another issue that's coming through from my album really strongly. There's going to be a few bits about shame. And so, yeah, here I am, back again, and I'm going to just try and be as authentic as I can, share as much as I can. And, really one of the things that I've just got to face up to, if I really want the success that I want, is that I'm going to be judged, and not everyone's going to get what I'm saying, and it's going to rub some people up the wrong way, as well as provide benefit to others, and I'm going to need to learn to deal with all of that. So here's to more singing, more writing, more just admitting what really is going on for me. Since I wrote that particular freestyle and that particular song, my daughter's father has done amazingly, stepped up. It's like it was magic. The actual incantation that came out created magic, and whether I'll release it or not, I still don't know.